Alright, well, it's funny, I've only just started my walk and I've kind of realised something. That, I like to think that my favourite time to think is when I'm in my room and I'm all alone and I'm safe and free from the world and all that type of thing, free of judgment, all that nonsense. But really there's a certain amount of freedom you can only get if you go outside, and it's really hard to explain, but I wouldn't recommend it. I couldn't recommend it enough. It's like something with the wind and the fresh air, and plus today it's not cold for the first time in God knows how long. Just I want the weather. If the weather was like this every day, I'd go for a morning walk every day. But it's never like this. The thing about Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, is that 1 minute it's cold, the next minute it's sunny. Like, we can have hailstorms on a sunny day. I don't understand how it works like that. I really don't. It's confusing and baffling and all the other. Is adjectives the right word? But yeah. Yeah, I'm just feeling really great today. And I want everybody to be happy. You know, look, I know that, like, I know this always in the back of my mind whenever I'm happy or anything. I know that it's only a matter of time before I crash again and that sort of thing, blah blah blah. But like when you have depression and stuff, it's very easy to focus on the things that make you sad and the fact that you are sad and all those things. But the reality of it is, well, why can't we be the same like that when we're happy? And I think a lot of the time is that a lot of people with depression and mental illnesses and things don't know how to be happy, or they need an outside source to be happy. And when I say outside source, it's usually something like a substance or someone who makes them feel special or that sort of thing. But why can't you be happy over something as simple as a beautiful day? Like, have a look at this. Sure, there's some dark clouds, and I'm going to get my walk in before I get home, of course, but like, I'm going to definitely get it in, but I think I covered the mic while I was doing that. But it's a beautiful day. It's not cold. It's not raining. So why can't we as people be happy with something simple like that? Is it because, like, society and our parents and other outside influences tell us that in order to be happy you have to have success and power and love and all these things? Look, I suppose the point I'm trying to make is that, well, why can't we just be happy with what we've got? Why can't we, as human beings, be happy with ourselves? Is it the media? Is it all just us? Is it why people have like body image issues? Because all the magazines tell us that we have to be skinny and all these things just so people will love us and approve of us and be envious. And I don't know, I'm on a bit of a rant today, I guess. But hey, you know what? I'm getting my bloody exercise in. It's been a while. Funny thing is, when I last recorded a walking video, that was a few months ago now, I think. I'd been trying to quit smoking, and which I failed, of course. But the highs I got from doing the exercise and the walking and stuff was, I'd almost forgotten it, I guess. And it's just a beautiful day, and I thought, you know, I woke like, it wasn't like from the very moment I opened my eyes this morning, I was like, yay, but you know, maybe it's sleep deprivation, I don't know, because I was up pretty late last night. But I suppose what it is, I've been watching some videos on YouTube and stuff, and really, well, I had a good laugh this morning, which always helps. But I watched this is going to sound funny, but I watched Corey Williams' video. He's SMP Films on YouTube. His video is about being lazy, and it cracked me up. It really did. And it's funny because I can kind of relate to that. I wouldn't say I dragged myself down the stairs on my stomach, but I understand what he was trying to say. And laughter is a fantastic thing. It really is the very best of medicines. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to get out and walk today. So I did. It's a great chance to think. It's a great chance to walk around and just talk to a camera and have people driving past staring at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. It's weird. I should actually ask some other YouTubers who do vlogging in public and stuff. Do you just get used to it, like the looks? Because I think I'm naturally anxious, and I've always, well, part of my self-esteem thing is it's about being judged by other people and, you know, other boring nonsense, which I'm not going to go into. And so I kind of just ignore the looks, I guess, because it's not like they're going, oh, who's that ugly freak or whatever. You know, the way my mind works is weird, but they're just like, oh, he's walking around with a camera. There was a guy earlier, who asked me what I was doing earlier. Like, actually, because people don't really say anything, they'll just look, but they won't say anything. But he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm recording a video for my girlfriend. And then I decided to delete that part of the video because like, part of the thing I used to do to fit in with other people was to like lie. And really what it is now is that, because I really do like who I am, and I'm not going to I'm not going to lie just so that people think more, people think of me better, I suppose. So, because I think at the end of the day, when we're all trying to fit in to whatever it is, when really we should just be happy with being who we are, even if we have quirks, and everybody has a quirk. I don't give a shit who you are. Everybody does. And so, yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna be that guy, because sure, there are things missing in my life, and sure, in many ways I'm still a bit crazy and weird and different, but what's so bad about that? It's gonna be it's hard. Look, it is hard because I'm fighting years of like programming, I guess is the right word, but you guys, anybody can do it. They really can. It's about understanding yourself. It's about accepting who you are, even if you're not what other people want you to be. And I've been blabbing on this thing for a while now. What I might do is continue my walk and fire this thing up a little bit later, see how we go. But I'm actually planning on recording stages of my day today. You might even get to meet some of my friends. So I'm determined to be social today. But as always, when it comes to me, we'll see how that goes. So actually, this is probably the 4th or 5th attempt at doing a daily vlog. Well, what it was is that it's for myself that I want to record a day in my life and show people, not just you guys, but show myself when I look back over it, the little things you can do to make your life better. So I always feel so self-indulgent when I say shit like that. But sometimes, and I say sometimes because it's not always a choice, but mostly it is. Happiness is a choice. Some people are fortunate in life to have some things in their life that make them happy. And sometimes people don't. But what I've noticed as well is that occasionally, or more than that, people need to feel something, some kind of fulfillment, I guess, to feel like, because they can't be happy with themselves and what they have or who they are. They need someone to love, or they need money, or they need some kind of validation from somebody else so they can look back at their own lives and feel that, hey, I've done all right. And so, you know, at the end of the day, it is a choice. So, you know, I just can't believe how great it is today. Like, I'm supposed to be going to the city today for, it's a little protest thing that's going on. It's called Slut Walk. It's about slut shaming and about how people say that when women are raped and sexually assaulted and stuff, it's about what they dress or where they work or whatever else it is. I'm gonna go in today to support the cause, because how a woman dresses is her fucking business, and if a woman wants to feel empowered by dressing sexy or slutty, as other people would say, then more power to them. What the fuck? It's like stupid chauvinistic men who don't like the idea of a powerful, strong woman. And I don't know about you guys, but that shit works for me. Like, holy shit, like, I love a woman who knows she's got it, like, and doesn't need a man, and doesn't need me, or doesn't need fucking anybody. She's just the shit. It's kind of something I'd like to have, you know, for myself. And sometimes I've got it. But as it is with everything with me, it's fleeting, and, you know. How you going, mate? Yeah, good, thank you. See, and so that's how I'm going to beat this thing, I reckon. Everyone who looks at me, I'm going to say hello. But yeah. Initially I wasn't planning on taking you all the way along on my walk, but it's starting to look that way, isn't it? I suppose it's just a chance to talk and think and get the blood flowing in a healthy way. No more naughtiness for me, at least I'm trying not to. Oh, I forgot. News. I've been blogging recently.
16 minutes, 28 seconds.
What the hell?
Distance, 1.
Oh, that's my fucking phone.
Kilometer.
Shut up.
Pace, 10 minutes.
So that really
seconds
shook me then.
Kilometer.
Shut up. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it was going to tell me what it's doing. I've got this app on my phone called Map My Walk. It's a way for me to map my progress into my walking, and so I can work out how far I've walked, how quick I did it, and how much kilojoules and all that kind of junk. Because I think with any kind of fitness thing, it's kind of important to chart your progress, so then you can really feel like you can chart your progress, and I'm pretty sure I've repeated that, and you can see how far you've gone and what you've done and what else you need to do to make it better once you reach that plateau stage, which I probably won't reach because I can't keep this sort of thing up all the time. Makes me want to get a gym membership, to be honest, because so I can go inside when it's freezing cold and shit, and get some cardio in, because I'm already like. We've got a gym set up at home, and so I meet my housemates. We usually work out together, and so we can spot each other, because I like to bench a fair bit of weight, and that's dangerous unless you've got someone to help. So yeah, plus it's good. We motivate each other, and we help each other along, and all that type of thing. So yeah. But anyway, news. I've been blogging about like relationships, like sex and relationships and love, all that type of thing for quite a while. And I got a phone call from a Melbourne radio station, which I won't say yet until it's all confirmed and organised. But they'd like me to actually come on and talk about my experiences, because what I write about is, well, at first it was a purely selfish thing. It was all about me. But then I realised through a lot of trial and error, I suppose you could say, that I'll always feel very strongly about what I do. And is that because of my condition, or is that because that's who I am? I don't know. But what made me decide to make it more general is that I got some feedback from some other people who feel the same way about things as I do. And they said, well, how do you handle when this happens to you? Like, for example, when you realise you've got feelings for a friend, or you went out one night and had a couple of drinks and had a one-night stand with somebody who you really shouldn't have slept with, or whatever it is. And I thought, well, I'll just throw down my ideas on my blog and see what happens. And then all of a sudden, people started looking at it, and people started paying attention. And and then it was really weird, because I wrote about just about relationships, like the different types of relationships. And because the thing is, a lot of people can't be honest about the type of relationship they have. Like, they think it's more than it is sometimes, or because you know how the matter of the way your feelings are, it's when you really care about somebody and they don't quite feel the same way. And so I used my ability to see things from the outside, I guess. that sounds a bit arrogant and presumptuous, but let's just say I've had a lot of practice. And I suppose that's why I get frustrated too, but with the way my life is at the moment, because I know what's going on now. I finally understand. Like my best friend Simon said it to me, he goes, it's like you're Neo now. Like he's a nerd like me. Like maybe he just said it because he knew I'd appreciate the reference. But when you understand at last the way things work and your place in the world, it's just an amazing feeling to not feel lost, you know? Like I have my moments of doubt, like everybody does. Like I don't give a shit who you are. Everyone, like you could be the most confident person ever. Everyone has doubts. Everyone does. It's what makes us human. But that's why I like to joke around that I'm the Dr. Phil of my friends, because I'm the one people go to for advice. And I really get something out of it. Like it's like I can, like people say, like my friends will ring me and say, oh, like, you know, we're just talking about whatever, and then their relationship will come up or whatever. I'll be like, oh, how's so and so, and I'll be like, oh, you know, just things don't feel right anymore, and the thing is, the problem with relationships is that people have expectations, which is absolutely perfect, like absolutely fine. But they've got to be realistic expectations, and a lot of people expect their partners to be something, like an idea of something, whether it be romantic or chivalrous or whatever else it is. And then the other side of the argument is, well, why? Like the guy might say, well, she doesn't make an effort anymore, or she doesn't make me feel sexy, or whatever else it is. And it's a two-way street. Hey, guy. See what that was shit. No more feeling nervous about being on camera in front of people. But yeah, like, and really what it is that you got to accept people for who they are. But at the same time, you've also got to acknowledge that, well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like bouncing from girlfriend to girlfriend, like relationship to relationship, like, and so what it is that you've got to be honest with about who you are and what you want, not just now, but in the future. And because what's worse than spending, say you really want to have children one day, and you spend 5 or 6 years with somebody, and then you realise that they have no intention of ever having kids. And then you reach a point, you're like, well, does this mean that I have to give up my dream? Yeah, and sorry about that, my camera has a power save function, and apparently I've got to press something or do some button to make it not go off, or whatever. But yeah, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that love them for who they are, but don't make somebody, no matter who it is, don't make them your only hope. Don't make them like your reason to get out of bed, or your whatever else it is. Because what any real, like, this is my opinion, I don't have all the secrets, but a true partner is someone who comes along with you on your journey. They don't complete it for you. They don't make the journey worth traveling, because the journey is something you'll travel anyway. It's about someone to travel alongside. It's a true companion, and it's not based primarily on things like sex and lust and intimacy and physical. It's as much an emotional connection as it is a physical one. And sadly, a lot of people have those sorts of relationships where they, when they're getting along well, like, when things are passionate and exciting and fun and they're awesome, like they're very happy, they're very in love. But excuse the noises of all the cars. My walk takes me along the Chesterville Road here in Cheltenham. But when they fight, like they scream and sometimes they get physically violent sometimes, or whatever else it is, and then they consider things like, what would my life be like without that person? Like, and I think if you really have a true deep connection like that, you can't really imagine your life without that, And it's not, and when I say that, it's not a needy thing. It's the simple fact that, well, because how fortunate are any of us to feel something as amazing as love? And I think only with the right person should we really feel the type of love I'm talking about. Like, I'm not sure if I'm describing it the correct way, but yeah, I don't know, I get a little sidetracked. I'm sure if anybody's watched any of my videos before, they will know that I tend to rant on and lose my train of thought, and yay, mental illness for the win. But yeah, I think that sort of thing's worth waiting for. I think that sort of thing's worth trying and failing and feeling and falling, and I'd rather love somebody I can't have than not love anybody at all. And for the longest time, I didn't think I was capable of it. So that's an amazing thing. And as much as it sucks to want someone you can't have, and to be around them and have them and feel just different, and feel like it, like some people, when they come into your life, they make you want to be a better person. They inspire you and they entice you and all those things, which I think any true companion does. They make you want to be a better person. And sometimes I need that sort of help, because garage sale. Sometimes I need a bit of motivation in that department, because when you feel about things the way people like I do, things can be a little overwhelming at times. And sometimes when when your life feels empty and all those sorts of things, it can be really almost soul-crushing. And sometimes, like, without getting too lovey-dovey, blah, 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 sometimes it's just, I have that thing to look forward to. And even though I know that she doesn't feel the same way, that's okay, because she's an amazing friend. And that's one of the things I love about her, and that, how many of us can really say that someone's such a great friend like that they inspire you and you look forward to seeing them, and they make you smile for no reason at all, just by being part of your life, or the little quirks they have, and all the little things we like about people. Yeah, I think I've been ranting on for long enough. I'm kind of getting over the sound of my own voice. And I've still got another 25 minutes of my walk left by my estimation. another look at the weather. It's starting to cloud up a bit. It's very lovely though. It might not look like it on the camera, but it really is. Alright, get the camera off me, that'll work. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm done for now. Stay smiling. Keep smiling, I meant. And you're all awesome people. I might not even know you as a person, but I know you're awesome because everybody is. But sometimes we just need to be reminded. And so, yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. I'll probably get back to you later. I'll try and think of some exciting things to do today to show you different facets of my life and be a bit more self-indulgent like that. But anyway, have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.